Hey guys, so today we're gonna look at Messi's two feint dribble to get around opponents. I've mentioned like oftentimes one feint isn't enough. I do want to point out a lot of times you might do one feint because the defender can still track you, but it's I say it's generally if you're like close like to the box because in that case you're okay going to the side because you can like take a shot. Sometimes when you're a bit deeper in the pitch, it's not so ideal because you can't be more direct at goal. So that's just one thing to point out. And we're going to compare it to Mohamed Salah. He does a similar, two feint dribble. We'll see what he did in training. So here's the clip with Messi. So, before we look at it frame by frame, I just wanted to point out, like as Messi's dribbling, he's not doing, of course, Messi's not doing all these flashy, moves like step overs and flip flops like this. But you see this defender here, like it almost looks like I don't know, like what is he doing? He's just like coming over there and just missing them. Like it kind of looks like he's never played football before. Like he's just like running across like this. But when we break it down, it's like all the like subtle moves that he does. So as Messi comes here, I've mentioned a lot of times he tries to keep those legs close and like together like this, but it's not always possible. So you see here, his shoulders down. That's the shallow feint, and then he comes here, and that's the aggressive feint like this, with the leg extended like this. And of course, the defender just kind of just goes out like this, like he, like almost like a missile, like missing him like this. Um, so before we look at Mohamed Salah's move, I just want to point out, Messi, like when he always does his feint, it's always like shallow and it's kind of subtle. It almost looks like he's just taking like a step there. He's not like doing a feint or anything, but it is a feint and it works well like within like just taking a touch on the ball. And that kind of sets a tempo. So like the defender sees this, he goes a slight dip of the shoulder, and he has to guess if he's going to cut this way, which he doesn't. And then there's a heavy feint. So it's almost like he didn't go this way, which was the shallow feint, but he does a heavier one, so you might expect him to go this way. And sometimes I find when I've done this is like a lot of times they try to like anticipate, so they might go like a bit early this way. Actually, sorry, they might go a bit early this way. So what you can do is just like stab your foot here, kind of like turn your body this way, and then do an inside cut this way. So look at Mo Salah's two feint dribble. Okay, so as Mo Salah gets to here, you see here, let's see this. He's left-footed, so let's see this feint there. You see, it's a lot more aggressive than Messi's. Messi's kind of looked like more like it was just like just in line with just taking a simple dribble this way. But Mo Salah like takes a heavier feint for his first one. And that's a bit more aggressive, but I think both are still fairly heavy. And I'm not too sure. Maybe he doesn't drop his shoulder as much, but that's the topic we can explore a bit later. And then, of course, the defender just like stays on his feet like this, and he can just maneuver through the second one. So both players are great dribblers, but of course, I think Messi is quite a bit better. But I think this has to do with the tempo. When you want to do your first feint, maybe you don't want to do it as aggressively. You kind of want to be a bit more subtle. And then when you do the second one, it's a lot more aggressive. And actually looking at it this way, Mo Salah's second feint is a lot more aggressive. But I find a lot of times when Messi, especially when he does the second feint, he really drops that shoulder this way. I'm not too sure if it's harder to drop that shoulder after you do a more aggressive feint this way. I might have to try it out. I can't really try it out because I'm actually I injured my foot a couple weeks ago, so I haven't been doing much technical stuff lately. But maybe we'll have a look later.
Give it all you got and never back down. No, I'm never gonna stop. Yeah. One shot, that's all you got. Take it right now before you get lost. Yeah. One shot, that's all you got. Write your own story. You control the plot, yeah.